Hello, all of my daytimes, but really, I know that we're back with night drop content, so before we go forward, we have to rewind and go back to all of these beautiful, beautiful arcs that our webtoon has given us. So let's start with our first ever arc, which was the Lavender arc, and we give into Lavender's lore and her character more. She feels like she belongs more in the night than in the daytime. She feels like an outcast. Which leads us to the introduction to Murphy arc, which is basically our introduction to Murphy, where we see our main antagonist antagonize Days and try to defeat him. And basically just his biggest op and is trying to go against him. Murphy and Days really don't like each other since they are both enemies. This next arc is really emotional, so it's probably best to grab your tissues. Spooky and Spooked go missing, and Days is very, very sad. He goes through his whole depressed emo phase because his animals are missing. Spooky the cat and Spooked the dog, his very loyal companions who he loves so much, are now gone. But who might have done it, might you ask? It's the one and only Murphy who has kidnapped Days' animals. Murphy dog-napped and cat-napped Spooky and Spooked forever. They are gone for good. Well, they are only gone for a little while. Though Days eventually gets them back and they reunite again. So after Days teaches Murphy a little lesson about stealing his animals. Ooh, I got a really good one for you. Next arc is legendary. This destination that we are going might be peak. It's the arc where Murphy discovers Days' weakness and uses it to defeat him. Oh, almost. You see, Days somehow regenerates, and yeah, he isn't really dead. And this makes Murphy really mad. Murphy is really upset that he couldn't kill Days and permanently get rid of him. So we get in on a brand new character named Soul, Days' big brother, who apparently he lost in space. Soul knew that he couldn't really kill Days because he knows that Days is strong and can withstand it. Anyways, this is the end of the family reunion / confession arc where Days and Murphy confess and Days and his older brother Soul can finally reunite. So Days and Murphy are now dating because why not? Who doesn't like yaoi? Days and Murphy are finally a thing. So after this brings us to our next arc called New Character, the Eyeball arc, where Days breaks into somebody's house and decides to start stealing their thing called the immunity necklace, which makes him immune. Eyeball gets really, really mad at Days, so she decides to curse him and give him the morph curse, which brings him to our next arc called the morph arc, where Days turns into a mouse because Eyeball has cursed him. Let me know your favorite arc down below.